What's up, everyone? I'm Marilee Blair, and I'm a serious travel addict as I've been to 54 countries so far. And today, I'm going to talk to you about Prague in Czech Republic. And remember, if you need help planning your trip or you want to buy any of my services on Patreon, I will include that link in the description of this video. The Czech Republic is a landlocked country in Central Europe. The country is bordered by Poland, Germany, Austria, and Slovakia to the east. Prague is renowned for its well-preserved historic architecture, including Gothic, Baroque, and Romanesque styles. The Prague Castle, charlesbridge, and Old Town Square are notable landmarks. I went to Prague for 3 days and 2 nights back in October 2018. So here are my travel tips for Airbnbs, popular tourist attractions, things to do, and food to eat. Airbnb. We stayed at an Airbnb because we got more space since it was an apartment with 2 bedrooms, a washing machine, large kitchen, large living room, and was a great location located in the middle of everything we wanted to be walking distance of. They also included some coffee and some free food for us, which was really nice. Plus, it was cheaper than staying at a small hotel room at the time. Cost was $182.34 divided by 2 of us, which came out to $91.17 per person, which is an amazing deal for 2 nights. It looks like this Airbnb we stayed at is no longer running as they turned the property off when you try to search dates. But definitely compare Airbnbs to hotels depending on the space you want and location. It's really helpful to choose somewhere that you can easily walk to the sites you want to see and foodie spots you can enjoy. Here are my top 11 things to do in Prague. Number 1, the Prague Castle. Explore the largest ancient castle complex in the world, which includes St. Vitus Cathedral, the Old Royal Palace, and Golden Lane. The castle offers panoramic views of the city and is a gorgeous Gothic architecture you have to see in person. Number 2, Charles Bridge. Walk across the iconic Charles Bridge, a historic bridge adorned with statues connecting Old Town with Prague Castle. It provides beautiful views of the Vltava River and the city. This bridge also has a lot of beautiful Gothic architecture all over it. And as you get to the other side, you'll get to enjoy some yummy restaurants and snacks like the famous chimney cakes, and take some fun photos like I did here on the bridge. Number 3, Old Town Square and the famous Astronomical clock show. Experience the heart of Prague in the Old Town Square, surrounded by colorful Baroque buildings, the beautiful Gothic Church of Our Lady before Tin, and the astronomical clock that dates back to the 15th century. My mom and I loved the Old Town Square so much because, again, of the architecture, and the clock was one of our favorite shows to watch. While you are here, you need to watch this hourly show of the astronomical clock. The show starts at the top of every hour, and it's the procession of the 12 apostles appearing right above the clock. You will see so many people in Prague crowded around to watch this quick 27-second show. Number 4, Petrin Tower. Take a leisurely walk up Petrin Hill for beautiful views of Prague and climb the Petrin Observation Tower. It has some similarities as the Eiffel Tower in Paris, but is 5 times smaller than the Eiffel Tower. In 1889, members of the Club of Czech Tourists were at the World Exhibition in Paris, where they fell in love with the famous Eiffel Tower, which motivated them to create their own version on Petrin Hill for the people of Prague. Number 5, Wenceslas Square. Stroll along Wenceslas Square, a vibrant boulevard lined with shops, restaurants, and cultural institutions. It has been a central hub for centuries. It also has very beautiful architecture here, and our Airbnb was so close that we came here a lot while we were here in Prague. Number 6, the Jewish Quarter. Discover the history of Prague's Jewish community by visiting synagogues, the Jewish cemetery, and the Jewish museum. Number 7, Vyšehrad. Explore the historic fort of Vyšehrad, located on a hill overlooking the Vltava River. The area includes a medieval fortress, a cemetery, and the neo-Gothic Basilica of St. Peter and St. Paul. Number 8, the Prague National Museum. Visit this national museum housed in a neoclassical building on Wenceslas Square to explore exhibits of Czech history, art, and natural sciences. Number 9, the Dancing House. This was one of my absolute favorite buildings in Prague because of the unique design. The Dancing House was designed by Croatian Czech architect Vlado Milenik and Frank Gehry and opened in 1992. Its curvaceous outlines host a top-floor restaurant with gorgeous views of the Vltava River. It's one of the world's most celebrated buildings and a popular Prague landmark. The building's original idea was inspired by the dance of the legendary on-screen couple Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, and has a striking resemblance to both of them. It is also known as the Prague Ginger and Fred Building. This incredible, ultra-modern 9-story structure is a surrealist painting come to life and is considered one of the best examples of modern architecture in Prague, and I loved it so much. Number 10, the Powder Tower. This gorgeous 65-meter tall Gothic tower was built as one of the 13 gates to the city. It was modeled after the Old Town Bridge Tower and studded with sculptures, and its name comes from its use as a gunpowder store in the 17th century. Number 11, Žižkov TV Tower. Since the city of Prague is known for its unique art, you have to visit the Žižkov TV Tower. It has a panoramic 360 view of all of Prague at 260 meters high, offering their observation deck, restaurant, bar, bistro, and a sky suite hotel, and it's the tallest Prague architectural landmark. It's most famous these days for the giant babies that climbed its outside thanks to Czech artist David Sary for adding them to the building. The tower holds 10 fiberglass sculptures of babies crawling up and down the tower, each approximately 11.5 feet long and 8.5 feet tall, and weighing 550 pounds, and their faces are replaced with barcodes. Foods to try in Prague. The number one food dessert you have to get is the famous turtleneck, also known as the chimneycake, which is basically like a donut cone with ice cream inside from the Good Food Coffee and Bakery, located right after the Charles Bridge. This sweet pastry is made from rolled dough that is wrapped around a stick, grilled, and then topped with sugar and some nuts, and you choose what gelato flavor goes inside, along with some yummy toppings like whipped cream, chocolate, fruit, or a little cookie and chocolate caramel sauce. You can also get a traditional one without a filling. But oh my god, just remembering how delicious this was makes me want to go back to Prague just to get another one. It was easy because my mom and I were exploring the streets after walking the Charles Bridge and saw them making it, and you could just smell it. And it brought you right in, and I remember we got at least 2 each during our time here because of how delicious and unique they are. You have to try a Smečkách. It's a classic Czech dish, marinated beef sirloin served with a creamy sauce made with root vegetables, spices, and topped with whipped cream. It is often accompanied by dumplings. You have to try goulash. This hearty stew, usually made with beef, onions, and paprika, is a comfort food staple in Czech cuisine. It's often served with bread or dumplings. You need to try Czech dumplings. These bread-like dumplings are a common side dish in Czech meals, and they come in various forms including bread dumplings, potato dumplings, and fruit dumplings. You have to try pražská šunka. Prague ham is popular street food, especially during festivals and markets. It's a ham that's been marinated, smoked, and then roasted, often served with mustard. Try chlebíky. These open-faced sandwiches are a popular snack or appetizer. They are typically topped with various ingredients such as egg, ham, cheese, and mayonnaise. Try a smažený sír. A beloved Czech snack, a smažený sír is a deep-fried cheese, often served with tartar sauce. It's simple, yet satisfyingly delicious. Try koles. These sweet pastries come in various forms, filled with poppy seeds, fruits, cheese, or nuts. They are often enjoyed as a dessert or a sweet snack. Czech Pilsner and beer. Czech beer is famous worldwide, so you have to try a variety of local beers like the Pilsner Lager or darker lager. Pilsner Lager actually originated in the Czech city of Pilsen, so you definitely need to try a pint at a traditional pub or beer garden. Currency. The currency of Czech Republic is the Czech koruna, also known as Czech crown. Despite being a member of the European Union, the Czech Republic has not added the euro yet. Some places may take your euro, but I would recommend getting some Czech crown cash if you buy street food, use public transportation, and for tipping, just in case. But for things like the hotel, tours, and restaurants, we use my Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card because it acts as a travel insurance and there are no foreign fees. So I will make sure to include my Chase credit card affiliate link in the description of this video so you can get some bonus points for signing up too. Thank you all for exploring the world one video at a time with me, your own personal bougie budgeter. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And look for brand new episodes every Wednesday. And for all helpful info I mentioned or to book any of my travel services on Patreon, read them in my description below. And while you are researching Europe trips, be sure to check out some of my past Europe YouTube videos and be on the lookout for more of my Europe videos to come.